Imagine spending $1,900 on a bankruptcy lawyer only to be told that you don't qualify for Chapter 7. And their advice is to go buy a car and you'll qualify. Does that sound wild to you? Let's talk about what happens behind the scenes of a Chapter 7 bankruptcy case. Once you've heard the whole story, let me know what you think. Someone on Reddit hired a lawyer for a Chapter 7 bankruptcy case only to be told that they didn't qualify. So they got a refund of most of their fees and they went to another lawyer who guaranteed Chapter 7 approval based on their initial consultation. And after spending $1,900 on that second lawyer, the lawyer told the client that they didn't qualify for Chapter 7 after all, at least not unless they increased their allowable expenses. One of the suggestions that the lawyer made was for the client to purchase a car, which would allow them to offset their income with some additional expenses. And the client didn't want to do that, and now they feel like they got robbed in a bait and switch. But here's the thing. Qualifying for Chapter 7 or Chapter 13 isn't up to your lawyer. It's math. There's a formula. The means test looks at your income, your expenses, and your family size. And without a full review of your income and expenses, there's no way for your lawyer to know for sure what kind of bankruptcy that you're going to qualify for, unless your income is exceptionally low. Your bankruptcy attorney's first job is to determine what kind of relief you qualify for. If your numbers show too much disposable income, Chapter 7 may not be an option. And if that happens, it's up to your lawyer to guide you through pre-bankruptcy planning, adjusting income, reviewing valid deductions like childcare, healthcare, maybe even car payments. Those additional expenses may reduce your disposable income to the extent that you do qualify for Chapter 7. So maybe you need to buy or lease a car, or go back into therapy, or finally get some life insurance. It's all legal. That's pre-bankruptcy planning. That fee that you pay your lawyer, most of it covers the work leading up to the filing, strategy, paperwork, preparation, and it might surprise you to hear that even a simple Chapter 7 bankruptcy case involves at least 4 to 5 hours of work before the case gets filed. Now, should the second lawyer have made a guarantee? No, in fact, it's unethical for a lawyer to guarantee a particular outcome. Should the client get some of their money back? I think so. But was the client scammed? No, they just didn't like the answer that they got. If you're filing for bankruptcy, understand that most of the work gets done before the case is filed. And just because you don't like the outcome of that work doesn't mean that it has no value. Thinking about bankruptcy? Get in touch.